Hello everyone. So friends, in our previous lecture we discussed that how we can configure Mockito to test our negative scenarios by simply throwing an exception on the mock object, so that when exception has occurred on the mock object we can test its effect on the class under test. So friends, here we saw that we used when and then throw to throw an exception, but if we closely see that find all books had some return type. So usually if you see that when we are dealing with the void methods, we can't use when and then throw. When we call when method and provide a name of the method, it returns an ongoing stubbing of a particular type. So for the void method this thing won't work. So there is a different way to tell Mockito that this is the void method and throw an exception. So let's say in our book repository, here we create a void method save, which simply saves the book, and let's say it can throw a SQL exception. And in our book service class, let's say I provide a method as add book, which takes a book and let's say using book repository it calls save and saves the book. So friends, here you can see we need to catch the SQL exception. So we surround it with try and catch. So here in catch, what we do is we can simply log the exception, and let's say then we can throw our own customized exception. So we created this database read exception. What we can do is we can create a database write exception. Because when we are performing a save, we are actually writing to database. So here what we can do is we can throw new database write exception. We give a message as unable to write in database due to, and we provided the message which we got from SQL exception. So friends, in our test, let's say I copy this part and here I give the test method name as test add book. So friends, here I'll simply copy this book creation and here I provide it here. So friends, here if you see, if we go to our book service class, we are calling add book method and we are providing the book. So we want to test the negative scenario when the save is happened. And also here you can see the save is a void method. So in order to tell Mockito that please throw an exception, the syntax is quite different. So instead of when then throw, what we can do is there is a method do throw where we can provide the exception. So it's like do throw SQL exception when, and inside this when we are providing only the mock object, and just after that we are calling the save and providing in the book we created here. So friends, when we are calling add book method by providing in the book, we are expecting to get a database write exception. So friends, if I run the test case now, you can see the test case got executed successfully. So friends, here we simply saw that we are simply providing the SQL exception dot class. What we also can do is, let's say we copy this, we paste it here. Instead of this, we can also do something like a new SQL exception. So friend, we can also use new operator in then throw method and also in do throw method. So both of the ways works fine. So if I run the test case, so here you can see the test case got executed successfully. So in this lecture we saw that how we can configure Mockito to throw an exception on the mock object when a void method is called. I hope you like this video. Thanks, have a nice day.